It affected my confidence because as a woman, when you feel like you can't either, take the trash out or just stop by Waitrose without having to do your makeup, then there's a problem. These days I love not wearing makeup, so I think I'm gonna love it even more with real eyebrows. Hi, my name is Chloe. I'm 29. I'm originally from France, but I've lived in London for 10 years, and I'm here for an eyebrow transplant today. My eyebrows were never really full as such, but they were uneven. We say that eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters, so they're never identical. When I was younger, I'm talking 16, 17, it was fashionable to have the thinnest eyebrows ever. So I did what most girls do, which is extreme plucking. I think we call it over plucking. And my eyebrows on the side never grew back. So a bit later, in my early 20s, I was introduced to microblading, which is a tattooing technique of, single eyebrows. I did it 3 times. It's painful. You've got to pay each time, and then for the top-ups and everything. So right now, my eyebrows are a mix of my natural eyebrows and a bit of microblading that's visible on the side. It has faded, so if you look closer to my face, you can see that it's a bit, I'd say, dark greyish, and my eyebrows are black on top. So the shape is still there, but if I don't do anything to it, it's just going to keep fading. So what attracted me to the transplant is that I'm going to have real eyebrows again, growing back again. So it's going to be made from my hair, so it's not just artificial. The fact that it's permanent makes a whole difference, because as I said, microblading, fair enough, it's cheaper. I believe it's between, 200 and 400 pounds each time, but you've got to top it up, I'd say, every 9 to 12 months. So it all adds up, and it's painful. It hurts every time I've done it. It was painful, so I don't want to have to go through this and then the scabbing, once or twice a year. It's not ideal. I really like the shape that my eyebrows have right now, but of course the doctor's an expert, and most importantly, as this time it's not just a drawing, it's going to be real hair transplanted. I want to ask, I'd say, his expertise when it comes to how the hair are going to grow, if you know what I mean. So if he tells me that he'd rather, make the shape a bit narrower or extend it a little bit or arch it a bit more, I'd happily take on his advice. As I had my eyebrows microbladed before, I still had the remaining outlines, I'd say. So I had mentioned to the doctor on a previous meeting that I wanted ideally to stay within this shape. So when he came to draw around it, he didn't go out of that shape. He did the right thing by, drawing them, then asking me what I thought, and then leaving and coming back, because perhaps, had I felt under pressure, I could have just said yes, but of course, he came back to double check that I was happy with it, which is when I said, actually, can we just modify this inner part and that one? So after that, we went to the procedure room, and the doctor numbed these 2 areas around my eyebrows, and he proceeded with the incisions. After that, I had a little break, and in the afternoon when I came back, this time I lay down but face down. The doctor trimmed down a couple of hair at the back of my head, and then his assistant proceeded to just remove neatly all the bulbs. And later on, I lay down face up, and the doctor added the bulbs to my eyebrows. When the doctor numbed the areas here, he was checking that it was numb so that I don't feel anything. So when he started doing the incisions, so the little cut, I didn't feel any of it. Just a bit swollen at the moment. But I stayed with the mirror for a good 5 minutes, and I could analyse a little bit and just realise that fair enough, it is swollen because I just had it. But in the next couple of days I believe I'll see it better. So far so good, I'm quite happy.